This is Ron's answer when he asks how you label yourself. If you believe in God and Jesus, but not Muhammad, then you are a Christian. If just God, then you are a Jew. And if you believe Muslims don't believe in God and Jesus, you are willfully an idiot and afraid of your own shadow. And Denise just laughs. Then he writes, because he never wrote how did he label himself. Ron writes, I am a constitutionalist. Well, knock me over with a feather, right? This guy is talking about birthdays and Pelosi's great, and he is a constitutionalist. So Dan writes, I am also a constitutionalist. You must have missed our radio show for the last 7 years. And Denise likes it, so she must listen to the show. And this is great. Ron writes, based on the contents of your argument, lack thereof, you have to say that your show is already written for you by a white nationalist think tank. So this maniac thinks that this show is written and scripted by a nationalist white think tank. This guy is definitely out there. So Dan writes, anger is not our thing. Get help. And Denise puts a laughing emoji on there. Ron writes back, I am not angry, but you may be projecting a common conservative shortcoming. A common conservative shortcoming. What is that? So Denise posts San Francisco. It was a website that she posted on Facebook. She posted San Francisco. This is the name of the website. San Francisco spends $30 million cleaning feces and needles up from the streets of San Francisco. So that's where that went. Ron is no longer on Dan's site. He blew a gasket and removed himself. So there's a guy that doesn't have a grasp on reality, that this show is written for us by a white nationalist think tank. I don't think we got the budget for that, do we? So it's amazing on how crazy people get if you refuse to speak what they think. And that's the difference between, I hate to do the left and the right thing, but that's the difference between a person who believes in the Constitution like myself and a person that doesn't. A lot of people think our Constitution is an outdated document that should be changed. What do you want to change it into? You don't want freedom of speech? You don't want gun rights? What do you want to change it into? And we never got a chance to ask them that. So I think this is what they want to change it to. Governor Steve Sisolak signs a bill you have to hire people that can't pass a drug test. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera like with a blank stare because I just looked in the control room and it's the truth. You now have to hire people that can't pass a drug test. He signed that into law. I don't know what direction we're going. It's not a good one, but, it's not a good one for a person that believes in the Constitution because they want to change that. I think that everybody has their opinion, and as a constitutionalist, I respect Ron's opinion. I don't agree with it. I don't think I'm a white nationalist who gets my information from a white think tank. And I don't understand why you can't criticize Pelosi. Why is she not helping these people? Why are they allowing, we're talking about all kinds of diseases going in California now because you have feces in the street. Isn't that what happened in Europe during the Black Plague? Because the people were walking through water that had feces in it and everything, and they would carry it into their homes, and they were getting sick, and people were dying like you can't imagine. So I don't understand what you want to change us into. Are we living too good that we need to take a vow of poverty and give all the money to the government and just be street urchins? What do you want? You know, he never really told me what he wanted. He only called me and Dan bad names, or stupid names. Bertha. Because people don't believe. I don't believe that Obama, I believe he was born in this country. So that's neither here nor there, and I never said any of that. So is he, because I believe in the United States and the Constitution the way the Founding Fathers wrote it, I'm a racist? I mean, we've come a long way in 243 years. So, and how I remember that is, I went into business July 3rd, 1976. I drove across the Verrazano Bridge when they had big giant flag that took up a big part of the bridge because of the tall ships. They had the tall ships there for the anniversary and everything. And I love this country. And a guy like Ron is not going to change my mind. So, God bless everybody. Have a great week. We'll be back here next week.